August 2025, God told me to shut down my salon and clinic and go fully virtual. Hi, my name is Marquita. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, certified trichologist, holistic nutritionist, and PhD candidate in natural medicine. And I am building a 7-figure virtual empire with nothing but faith, a laptop, and radical obedience. This is building in obedience, the real behind the scenes of what it looks like to build a legacy when obedience doesn't look like success just yet. Let's build. Okay. I know my eyes look puffy, I look rough, but I heard God say to document this process. So I'm not sure if anyone will ever see this in the future. I don't have anything scripted. I don't know exactly what to say. I'm just gonna say what's been happening and what's going on, right? My eyes are puffy because I was just crying, talking to God. He's doing something, and I'm here for it. I'm team obedience, and no matter how nervous I am, I'ma still do it. I am. Because I know I'm safe in his arms. There's never been a time that God has told me to do something and it fell by the wayside. He's 10 out of 10 with me. 10 out of 10, always a win. Okay? I could be a rapper. No, I can't. But let me get serious. Today is July 19th, 2025. It's the Saturday evening, and I am just sitting in my bedroom. I was working on some virtual stuff, trying to get my products together on the website and stuff like that. But let's go back. So for the last couple years, I've been feeling a transition. I just didn't know what that looked like. So my 5-year lease just ended in June, the end of June, for my salon slash trichology center. And I've been looking for another space, but nothing so far. The owners want me to stay. They want me to do another long-term lease, but I told them to give me some time to think about it. Like, I just wanted to pray to see exactly what God wanted me to do. So they gave me like a 3-month, month-to-month lease, and then I can let them know what my plans are from there. If I decide to leave, I need to give them a 30-day notice. So that's something that I've been praying about. I've been looking for another spot, just nothing stands out. So typically when God wants me to go somewhere, he'd be like, look there, and it be there. Like, I just don't feel it right now. So it's just a lot. Where do I start? Okay, so we know that the transition has been coming, but for the last like 6 months to a year, it's just like, I still love doing in-person treatment plans for trichology, but as far as doing regular salon services, 0 out of 10. I don't like it. But it's been a lot of transition over the last year or so in that area, and I can see that it's God's doing. I'm just watching it unfold, but I still have clients that come to me on a regular basis, so I was concerned about them. Like, if I stop doing regular hair, where are they going to go? But he gave me strategies on how to make sure that they're good, because I'm not that type of stylist that's just like, oh, well, I'm not doing hair and I'm going to figure it out. No, I care about your hair. We've worked hard to get your hair to where it is, and I would love to vet out new stylists for them, or recommend them, refer them to stylists, just so I know that they are in good hands. So I'm no longer really worried about that. I got some clients that's probably not gonna like it, but they know me, and they know that my heart is in the right place, and I'm gonna always follow what God tells me to do. So I know that he is aware that that is or was a concern of mine. So he's going to make sure that all is well in that area. So I'm not too much worried about that, right? So again, I don't know. There's like no format on how this video should go. So I'm just go off the top of the dome on what I've been thinking, what's been happening. So I kept seeing September 1st. So I believe I'm supposed to be out of my salon by September 1st, which means I need to give them my 30-day notice the end of July, the beginning of August. So I would say maybe July 31st, I will give them a 30-day notice, letting them know that I will be vacating the space by September 1st or August 31st. So lately, I want to say the last year or so, God has been talking to me about, let's go back, the last 2 years. Anytime I'm at home, whether I'm on Zoom calls all day, if I'm training people virtually, it feels so good. Like, my passion is helping people. I love to pour into people. I love to educate people, train people. And I love to just help people achieve or accomplish their goals. Like, we can sit down and discuss what goals you're trying to achieve. And I love to come up with strategies and just like a plan to get them from point A to whatever point they're trying to get to. So that's my heart. So anytime I was able to be at home and doing that, it felt refreshing. I don't care if I had 10 Zoom calls. I was okay with that, right? So I remember praying over the last 2 years, asking God, like, God, I want to be able to make millions from home. I love being at home. I love being here when my kids get home from work and out of school. I love having dinner, prepared for them. I love slow mornings. And I want more of that because physically working in the shop is exhausting and draining. Some days I work 12 plus hours and it's a hard recovery from that. Like, I'm getting older, wrists is starting to hurt, ankles and feet are swollen after a long day like that, back is hurting, and then you got to get up the next day to be, on point to do it again. I'm over that, right? So this is something that I've been praying for, but I didn't know how it was going to happen. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I keep hearing God say, launch your virtual product. He's given me a lot of things virtually to launch, and I'm working on them now. And I've been hearing him talk about my products, pushing my products out there. I have like really good products, but I don't market them the way that I should because I'm so focused on doing physical, treatments and styling in a salon. So I know that those are a couple things that I'm supposed to be working on. He's confirmed that over and over again. And I just thought, okay, you're going to be doing hair and doing both. And then eventually your virtual things will take off, right? That's how I thought it was going to go. But again, our ways are not like his ways and our thoughts are not like his, right? So a few days ago, I kept hearing consulting, like start your consulting business. I didn't think too much into it because I was thinking like, okay, God, what type of consulting should I be doing? Should I focus on hairstylists? Like, I'm the type of person, I'm like a little nerd. I know a lot about a lot. And it's like, okay, what type of consulting do you want me to do? So I was just like, okay, that's just like a prayer point. I'll just get back to it later, but it's been in my spirit heavy, right? Then I woke up this morning and it was just on me heavy to not move into another physical location. I don't know if this is going to be a forever thing or if it's just temporary. I thought I was tripping because I'm just like, okay, since 2013, that's been my bread and butter, physically doing something with the hair, whether it's general styling or treatment plans in person. But now that I think about it as I'm talking, when I did the Goldman Sachs 1 Million Black Women program, I didn't really have any in-person things on my action plan. Now that I think about it, it was all virtual, and my products, selling my it was the e-commerce section of it, and then the virtual treatment plans. Now that I think about it, again, I'm doing this video off the top of my dome, so whatever comes to me, I'm going to talk about it. So I woke up this morning feeling like I don't think I should go get another lease somewhere right now. I need to just focus on the virtual products and push it. Now, I know that God told me to do the virtual products. That's why I created it. I have web designers working on it on my website right now. And he has confirmed it over and over and over again. So I knew that I had to really focus on that, and that had to be put out there to the world this summer. I couldn't keep putting that off. Like, I felt that urgency in my spirit for that. However, me waking up saying, no, I'm not going to go get another physical location. So I wrestled with it. The last few days, God kept putting someone I know on my mind. Like, I kept seeing a glimpse of her face in my mind. So I know a lot of prophets, right? And one thing I know about how people do prophets, a lot of people just always pulling on them. Just every little thing. Hey, should I pay my cable bill or should I pay my car note? I don't want to say weird stuff or slow stuff, but it's just stuff I wouldn't do. Questions I wouldn't ask, right? So I try to be mindful that these are human beings, and I try not to just pull. And I don't want to overstep my boundaries, even though I have access to them like that. I don't want to abuse that access that I have to them like that. So I was like, no, like, I felt like I was supposed to tell her what I feel like God is saying and just get some wisdom from her. And I was like, no, I'm not going to reach out to her. You know, I felt I was a little hesitant. And then God just put it on me strong, like, no, reach out to her today. So I just sent her a text, and I was just telling her exactly what I just told y'all, what I've been feeling. And literally, I ain't even go into the details like I just went into the details with y'all, but literally, when she responded back, she confirmed every single thing that I've talked to God about that nobody else knows about. When it came to my desires, when it came to my personal care, when it came to burnout, when it came to the things that I desired to do. And it was just like confirmation. Along with other confirmations, this was just like, oh, okay, God done told you about our conversation that nobody else knew about. So it kind of made me a little emotional, because I was just like, this is what I've been praying about for the last 2 years, at least, you know? And for him to say, like, it's time, it kind of, I don't know, it just made me a little emotional. But I kept hearing him say, document this process. So that's why I picked up the phone to start recording. I don't know if the public will ever see this or if it's just for my records, but I wanted to be obedient. So I was on the phone with Ebony, and I kept hearing him say, document this process. And then she's like, you need to write this down. I said, you know what? I kept hearing him say that, but I was pushing it off because, I'm running my mouth on the video chat with her. So I got off the phone with her just to do this video with you guys. But I will say this. I don't know what's to come. I don't know what's next. And if you know how God moves, he doesn't give it all to you at one time. He gives, prophecy comes in pieces, right? Instructions comes in part. He will give you instructions. You follow those instructions, then he'll give you the next thing to do. God will not give it all to you at one time, because I believe he knows us that well. If he was to tell us what he had planned for us 10 years from now, a lot of us would back out of it, sabotage it, or freak out, you know? So I get it. He know us better than we know ourselves, right? So I've been tracking along with him long enough to know that no matter what it looks like, obedience is better than sacrifice. So this is just the first video I'm doing, just documenting what's happening. First things first, I need to put my products out there. I need to put those virtual products out there. And I need to give my 30-day notice to give up my trichology center and salon, my physical trichology center and salon, and we'll see what happens from there. But I will say I trust him. Here we are. Let's get it.